Hello, everyone. Hi, happy Friday. Welcome in, welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing today? How's it going? Apparently we have rewards enabled on channel. Subscribe to earn rewards. Wait, what is this? I'm getting something from Apple. Oh, it says buy one new sub, get 3 months of Apple TV Plus. Severance is coming out. Silo is coming. Season 2 of Silo is coming. If you haven't watched Severance, you need to watch Severance. I don't know. I didn't even know that was a thing, but apparently there's that if you're interested. I really like Apple TV, honestly. If you haven't watched Ted Lasso, you can get on some Ted Lasso, you know. It's really good. Anyways, welcome everyone. Happy Friday. Yeah, season 2 of Severance is coming in January, I think. So like it won't be within that 3 months that you would get, I guess, but I think it's January. Hold on, they did announce it. Finally, right? Oh my gosh. The way that Severance ended on this like massive cliffhanger, like the cliffhanger of all cliffhangers, and we've had to wait like what, 1,000 years? Like I thought I saw January, but now I'm not. I don't know. I swear I saw it. 2020, maybe. Oh, maybe they just said 2025. Wait. Okay, maybe I got y'all saw. Oh, yeah, okay, wait. I got it. January 17th, 2025. That's when it's coming. Hi, Emma, how are you? Good to see you. I hope work goes well. And season 2 of Silo is coming in November. I don't know if y'all have watched Silo. Silo is really good. Also on Apple TV, I believe. Super good show. Loved that one. Loved that one. Jay Coy, congratulations on your first. Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Gachapon, hello. Elysium, good to see you. Welcome in. Mother Hayes, welcome. Ali, welcome. Dev Dallas, welcome. Welcome. Good to see all of you. Coziest of vibes, thank you. I feel like I liked my starting soon screen that I had before, but I really feel like my new starting soon screen is like just the perfect encapsulation of the cozy vibes that I'm trying to bring. So Dogmother, good to see you. Hello. Hi. Hello, Gooblin. Hello, Kama. Been stuck in a 2-hour meeting for more than 3 hours. Endless tangents. That's my hell. Like, that's horrible. One thing that I like about working for myself is that I have far fewer meetings. I do have meetings every now and then with various, you know, brands and companies and whatever, but those always are very short. Like, I don't think I've been in a meeting that lasted more than like 20 minutes, like in forever, since I was a teacher. Well, I guess when I worked at Studio Dry Dock, we had like a weekly meeting that lasted like a while, but it was like the only time we met as a group ever, you know. So anyways. Hi, Nickel, welcome. Welcome. Hand Achievement, thank you so much for the follow. Good to see you. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I just rewatched it to show my mom, and now she's on the cliffhanger too. No, it's so rough. That cliffhanger was why I feel like in some ways they resolve certain things. Like, I don't know. I don't want to say too much, but I thought the cliffhanger was going to be different. I thought that, I don't know. I feel like there was a big thing that was resolved, but it still ended on a cliffhanger. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know how to like fully say it without being spoilery, but it just was different than what I thought it was going to be, but it definitely was a huge cliffhanger, and I've been dying. Thank you for the lurk. I hope you have a great lurk. Great lurk. So, We're going to be finishing some, well, not finishing. We're going to be working through Dragon Age Inquisition some more today. When last we left off, last stream, we were in the... What is happening? Let's just move forward on that song. Anyways, when last we left off, we were in the town of Haven, which was our home base. Our home base was attacked by the big bad of the game, Corypheus, who told us that the anchor, the green hand situation that closes demon rifts, was basically the result of something that we accidentally took from him. Why is there talking on my music? Stop talking over me. I need to take that off my playlist. Okay, there we go. Anyways, Sierra Gamar, thank you so much for the follow. I'm so sorry if I mispronounced your name. Please correct my pronunciation on your name. But thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. I'm so glad to have you here. Good to see ya. And our home base was attacked, and we trekked through the snow after basically going out to sacrifice ourselves in order to stall Corypheus to allow the other residents of Haven to get away. But we survived. We trekked through the snow in a blinding blizzard, and were found, and Solus showed us our new home base, which is called Skyhold. Once we got to Skyhold, we were kind of given a couple of different directions that we could take. Varric said that he had this old friend who could come and lend some aid, and that old friend was Hawke, who was the protagonist of Dragon Age 2. And he said that there was this Warden contact that he had in Crestwood that would probably have some good information for us and kind of a lead to go to kind of figure out what has been going on, what's going on, how to stop Corypheus, just to get more information on what exactly is happening. So we got to Crestwood. Once we arrived in Crestwood, we realized that the town of Crestwood is in a constant siege of demons and corpses, skeletons that are coming out of the lake. The mayor told us that that area had been a location where a lot of refugees had been that had the blight, and that Darkspawn arrived and basically were able to flood that entire section of the town. So everybody who was living in that area was essentially drowned, and that is why the corpses are coming out, because the spirits are disturbed, right? The spirits are disturbed, which is why we're getting corpses, which is why there's demons. There's also a rift over the water, and so we are trying to figure out how to stop this, how to drain the river, or not drain the water that's there, and figure out how to close the rift so that the town of Crestwood can stop being besieged by all these things that are attacking it. And then once we do that, then we're gonna go find the Warden. So it is not my first playthrough. It's my first time doing it on stream, but it is not my first playthrough. Hi, Nola. Gonna be doing some chores while you save the world. I kind of wish, I feel I've been seeing a lot of people that are doing like first time Dragon Age playthroughs on stream, and I'm like, that sounds so fun, like low key. Like if it was my first time playing and I was doing it on stream and like everybody was like talking about stuff and I was experiencing it for the first time on stream, like I'm kind of jealous, honestly, of that. But I don't know. But yeah, no, it's not. But I'm trying to I want to stream the Veilguard, and so I'm doing a playthrough of Inquisition. And then this save state that we'd establish on stream with Inquisition is going to be the one that we carry over into our stream of Veilguard. Solus. I'm romancing Solus. I am romancing Solus. Okay, let me get the game going. We also had our first romance scene with Solus. Shortly after we got to Skyhold, we had the scene where he takes us back to Haven, in the dream, in the fade. And we kissed. We smooched. We smooched. It was very nice. Alright, I gotta get my Frosty mod manager going. Launch. How's everybody's day going? I will warn y'all that for some reason my throat is really hurting today. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It may be a little bit of a shorter stream today because I don't know what it is. My throat is just going through it. We're going through it over here. So we'll see. We'll see. Okie doke. Okie doke. I didn't choose Egghead for my. Alright, hold on. I forgot to mute my other tab. Okay. I didn't choose Egghead for my first playthrough, but after I finished it, I wanted to go back and play it with him as the love interest. I feel like it can add so much depth. I know. I love it. I feel like it was actually my first, it was my first choice romance. When I played it the first time, I had no idea about anything. And so it was a little bit, the whole thing was a little bit of a shock to me the first time. And then I have since romanced other people in other playthroughs, but Solus is my favorite, and I agree. I feel like it adds a lot of depth to your playthrough, and I feel like it's going to make for a really interesting playthrough of the Veilguard. It's definitely my favorite. It's very good. Thanks, Nola. I'm waiting for the sweet spot right before lunch to pull the it's my birthday. Wait, tomorrow's your birthday? So I think I'm gonna take off early card and go home and play Palia. Wait, that's amazing. Wait, so what are you doing for your birthday? Happy birthday. That's very exciting. And I hope that you get to go home early. Get you some birthday hot pot rounds. Alrighty, let's go. Yeah, it was a very interesting, it was an interesting first playthrough of the game for sure. It was also my first Dragon Age game ever, so I feel like I was a little bit naive to the ways of the world, I guess, in this game. So I don't regret it. Like honestly, I often do recommend to people that are starting with the game for the first, or like the series for the first time, to play Inquisition first. But I was just kind of like, I didn't know all the lore yet or anything the first time I played, so it was all very like, it was kind of a lot. But oh yeah, we had taken, the last thing that we did was take this keep, because we need to find the door in the keep that leads to the dam. You came across my FYP. Solus is my fave romance. I love him, but also I hate him so much. That is the Solovellan experience, isn't it? I love him, but I hate him so much. And oh, excuse me. I don't know why I just like choked on my own words there. We need to talk to Charter. Side note, Charter is low-key one of my favorite characters in the series. Charter is very much a minor character in Dragon Age Inquisition. Like, she just kind of hangs out here in this keep. But there's a book that takes place in between the end of Dragon Age Inquisition and the Veilguard. And Charter becomes a pretty important character in there, and she features in this one story. The last story in the book is called Tevinter Nights, which if you haven't read the book yet and you're into Dragon Age and you want to have like a very like, I don't know, you want some backstory, some more information, some context, and just as much lore as possible before going into Dragon Age the Veilguard, I definitely recommend reading that book. It's is really good. Provides a lot of something like, I think my dog is outside my door. Anyways, she's a character in one of the last ones, in the last story actually. She's amazing. She's so cool. To Winter Nights is what it's called. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. Open the plushie bag in my storage. Nickel, I need you to spin hot pot with me as well. I feel maybe the reason, and I'm completely blaming you for this is your fault 100%. The reason why I only got one plushie bag is because you weren't there. No, I'm just kidding, but I do need you and some of your luck to rub off on me next time I am spinning the wheel in hot pot for sure. 1 is hard to play now. I don't think it hits the same because of its age, but 2 is still fire. I know a lot of people don't like 2, but I love it. I love 2. And I do love Origins, but I agree with you. Like, it's very, like, it has definitely aged, and it is an old game, so I don't hold that against the game, right? Like, but it can be a little bit hard to play, especially if you're brand new to the series, and if you're brand new to like RPGs in general, you know. So my angle with a lot of stuff like this is, you know, most of my content is surrounding cozy games. Obviously Dragon Age Inquisition is different, but my angle when I'm playing things like or creating content around, or, you know, things like that around games like Dragon Age Inquisition and Baldur's Gate 3 is like, let's find the cozy aspects of it, right? So my angle is like a cozy gamer approaching these styles of games. And so for that reason, if someone is also, you know, a cozy gamer that has found me through that content and is considering trying out Dragon Age for the first time, then I feel like Dragon Age Inquisition is a good place to recommend them to start, because it's just, Dragon Age Origins is great, like, don't get me wrong, but it's just very, what's the word that I'm looking for? Like, it's very, like, crunchy, nitty gritty. It's very, like, the combat is, like, is slow paced. I don't know, and I don't mean that to say in a bad way, but it can be hard for people that are new to the genre or just new to the series as a whole. So DAI, I'm wrapping up a playthrough, working on the Descent. Oh, exciting! We're definitely going to be doing the Descent, and probably Jaws of Hakan, and of course we'll be doing Trespasser. So dated, definitely, but yeah, it really holds a special place in my heart as well. Like, I love it, but. Okay, let's see, anything to report?
What's happening in Crestwood? The roads are nearly deserted. Too many.
Y'all let me know how sound is. The sound in this game can be a little bit quiet, especially in like dialogue and stuff. So please let me know if you're having trouble hearing the dialogue, so I can turn it up a little bit. It's kind of hard for me to gauge it exactly, so. Hello, Goob. I think Inquisition was a good starting point for me. My boyfriend did buy me the other two when they were on sale, and I do plan to play them after, but I think if I had started with Origin, I probably wouldn't be able to get into it. Yeah, and I've heard that before as well, like people saying like, oh, well, it took me forever to get into the series because I was starting with Origins and it was too much for me, or like I don't know, various reasons. I started with Inquisition and went back, and then I played Inquisition, and then I went back, I played Origins 2, and then Inquisition again, this time having carried over that save state. And it worked for me. It was a good system for me. You know, and now I'm like a super fan, and you know, I love it so much. So who do you think you'll romance in DATV? I'm trying to decide between Lace and Lucanus. I'm trying to decide between Davern and Lucanus. Definitely. Those are the two that have my attention at the moment. I think my initial, like, just on first glance, like right at the beginning when pretty much all we had was that character trailer and the gameplay trailer, and just like a few like pictures, I was immediately thinking Davrin. But as we've gotten a little bit, after I went back and reread the Wakemaker job, which is the story that Lucanus is in Into Winter Nights, and after we just started getting like a little bit more nuggets and tidbits of information, and especially now that we have the voice actor announced, I'm like starting to lean more towards Lucanus the more that we've learned about him. But I'm trying to just let myself, I'm trying to, as much as possible, I'm trying to just let myself go into the game and just be, be wooed by whoever, whoever woos me, whoever I fall in love with naturally playing the game. But yeah, my first inclinations are probably Lucanus or Davrin. We'll just have to see. Alistair broke up with me. I legit cried. And save scummed. Oh no. What was your what origin were you? Were you an elf or my canon hero of Ferelden is a Kuzland, so a human. She was a human, or is a human warrior. But I ended up having them leave and become wardens, as y'all will see in just a few minutes. An elf, rip. Oh man, it's so rough. It's so rough.
What's happening in Crestwood? The roads are nearly deserted. Too many undead keep
I love the elf origins, though. Both of them are really good. All right, bye-bye.
I should be going. Farewell.
Okay, so our quest says we need to find a door that leads to the dam. And it is through here. I had him leave with me to be wardens when I scummed. See,
Here.
yeah.
The mayor said the dam controls were through this gate.
Okay, through this gate. I love the outcome of Alistair being a warden. I truly feel like, at least for, not that there's any, I never believe that there is a right or wrong way to do anything in these games, but just for the way that I was thinking about Alistair and just the dynamic that Alistair had with my warden for my playthrough,
Must be where we can open the floodgates.
the right choice was for him to become, or to stay a warden and not become king. However, it does make Inquisition pretty rough in one certain quest. That's the only thing. Apparently Game Informer just laid off its entire staff. Wait, no way. Pause. They were doing like a lot of Dragon Age coverage. Wait. Where did you see that on? Was that on Twitter? GameStop is killing Game Informer. All staff have been laid off. No. Wait. That is actually insane. That's actually wild. Sorry, I'm just looking at this. Yeah, so Game Informer actually has been doing, like, they had a lot of exclusive, I guess, coverage of Dragon Age the Veilguard. Like they had that sorry, they had that big spread in their magazine, which I actually just got in the mail like 3 days ago. And this one reporter for Game Informer, Wesley, has been doing like that he did a whole bunch of articles about Dragon Age the Veilguard. That's really sad. They're shutting the whole magazine down. Kotaku just posted an article about it 41 minutes ago. I literally just got, yeah, the gaming industry is so messed up right now. What the hell? I literally just got that Game Informer. Is that the last? That's actually wild because I've literally never gotten an issue of Game Informer before, but I signed up for the print subscription because I wanted to get the Dragon Age one now, and now that's the last issue of Game Informer, I guess. That's crazy. I'll go get it in a little while. Show. Yeah. It looks like they're completely shutting it down. The Last Game Informer. It's the title of a sci-fi movie. Yeah. Yes. I'm so tired of the gaming industry crumbling, me as well. Seems kind of scammy that you subscribed and now they're shutting it down. I know. I hope they give me a refund too because I had to pay for the whole year outright. It wasn't a lot of money. It was like $25, I think, for a whole year. But I think they only have like, I think the print issues were only quarterly. So like $25 was like 4 issues. But I only got 1 issue. I remember reading a little blurb in a physical copy of Game Informer back in 2012 about an indie game that was a ton of fun to play but had a really difficult narrative choice. The game was called Bastion, and if I hadn't read that little blurb, I might not love Supergiant games the way I do now. No, and then Jeff, you're the one who introduced me to Bastion. I played Bastion at your apartment in like 2013, and that is where I attribute my love of indie games because the first indie game I ever played was Bastion. So look at that. Game Informer inadvertently is also like has also set me on the path that I'm on today. Crazy, right? It's crazy how that happens. Yeah, Supergiant is one of my favorites too. Someone just wrote an article on IDK What Site debating if games are even worth making. What site? That's goofy. I don't really blame them, but it felt really defeatist. Was it a thing about the industry? Like, was it a like, you know, what's the point if we're gonna, I can see if it was the angle of like, what's the point if we're gonna be fired anyways? Which is horrible. Oh, thank you, Allison. That's really sweet. Thank you. So, you know, low key at the end of the day, y'all, Game Informer, I'm gonna write about that on my I'm gonna write it. Not that anyone like it matters that much, but I think I'm gonna write something about Game Informer with that, like with what I just said. I've never been to PAX. I would love to go to PAX though. I don't live close to a PAX, so but I would love to go. Honestly, I can't remember, and it's not in my history because it was a push notification, not a search. Okay, well, yeah. Wow, that's really sad. I've been following Wesley, who again is he's associate editor for Game Informer. He has been writing he's been really like very kind to the Dragon Age community. Like obviously he's been writing pieces about Dragon Age for, you know, since he wrote that big Game Informer article. And then he's been publishing, like writing smaller articles that have been published online. And yeah, he's also just been really sweet and kind, like online to the Dragon Age community and engaging with people and answering questions. And that's really sad. On July 31st, he wrote on Twitter, extensive layoffs happening even after the resounding success of the final shape is such a what are we even doing moment in a year of so many what are we even doing moments. Which is so true. Man. I subscribed to Game Informer consistently from ages like 12 until my late 20s. I read the issue about NFL 2K5 and how EA killed it to cover how EA killed it cover to cover so many times. Yeah. They have a section of the expo hall specially reserved for indie games, and it's magical to go through there and see everyone's passion for their game. I met and got to talk to Gen Z, art director for Supergiant years ago because of that section. Wow. Yeah, I would love to go. I had an experience similar to that when I went to Summer Game Fest. I got to go to Summer Game Fest in LA the past 2 years, and they have a section there. It's they have they have like several indie game areas, but they have one specifically for Day of the Devs, which is their like indie game showcase, and then they have certain ones that are showcased. They're set up in the hall. You could go talk to them and all that stuff. And it always really kind of rejuvenates my passion for indie games when I have gone and been able to talk to the indie developers and gotten to talk to them about their games and played the games with, them next to me, and they can kind of walk me through stuff. It's really amazing. It's always an amazing experience. Hello, Otterbanks. Good to see you. Welcome in. Apparently, up until a few days ago, before the massive layoffs at Bungie, the CEO was inviting workers to come see his classic car collection he'd spent 2.3 million on. I saw that. Like, resign. Like, what is wrong with you? It feels like something in the industry is dysregulated. I have seen more studios unionizing, like Blizzard just unionized. Who else? Somebody else just unionized, it was a big deal. I don't know, but I hope to see more of that in the future, but gee whiz. Same, it reminds me why I love gaming. I know, it's amazing. The passion that goes into games is it's wild. And I feel like, we see these things about the industry and the 400 people laid off, but the CEO has a classic car collection, and you see that kind of stuff and you can start to get really cynical, and it's definitely understandable. I feel like the industry is in a really bad place, but you can it also gives me a lot of hope when I just think about how much passion there is, I just wish that the people in the industry were better taken care of, because they do come into the industry with so much passion. I mean, I don't think it's a secret that working in games is really hard work and it's volatile, and but people still try to go into games. Well, why? It's because people are passionate about it, and because people are passionate about all the different pieces of the puzzle, right? Like, whenever you make a game, whether it's an indie game or whether it's a AAA game, there's so much artistry that has to go into it. There's the art, for all the way from the concept art down to the animations. There's music, there's writing, even like I honestly feel like, programming and coding is something that takes, a certain type of creativity. It's all this that's artistry as well, right? And it's all blended together. People come into this industry because they're passionate. My headphones just died. Hang on, y'all. But yeah, I don't know. It's rough. I love DA, but EA is so scummy. I know. I worry about the working conditions of the workers making those games. Me too. Me too. All right. Sometimes, listen, y'all, I'm gonna warn y'all about something. Sometimes when I plug stuff in, to my USB, it kills my other USB drives. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen right now. If it does, I'm gonna have to shut down my computer and start. Okay, I don't think it happened. Okay, good. Okay, we're good. We're good. Forbes is saying staff is finding out they're all being laid off via social media posts. And that's another thing. Why? It's like, or for like when Humble Games shut down, the way that the games that were being published by Humble Games found out about it was through someone's LinkedIn post that said that they had just got fired. That's how the games found out about it, that were being represented by this publisher. Hello? Like, what is this communication? Why can't they at least have some sort of empathetic communication system? Like, hey, we have to, hey, sorry, y'all. Like, I don't know, a meeting or something. Jesus, it's wild. Oh my God, not the bot. Get out of here. Thank you for deleting the message. Thank you, Nola. Boot the bot. Yeah, it's so messed up. Your background is so soothing and aesthetically pleasing. Thank you. Also, hi, Ams. Hi, Sage. Good to see y'all. Thank you, Nola. No bots round these parts. Yeah, let me just go buy followers. That's what I'm gonna do. From some rando that pops into my chat. Oh, hello?
Warden!
Ah, wonderful. The Inquisitor? We didn't know you were here, sir. Please don't tell anyone.
This place is hardly romantic.
I see you couldn't resist the thrill of a decrepit pub. There's nowhere else, sir. Everyone is crammed into the village.
Lonnie's parents would have a fit if they saw us. We'll have to wait an hour to go back.
Yeah, I'm bummed about Humble
I
too.
knew this was a mistake.
We could try the cave.
Of course, Koya, good to see you. Have fun with your cousin. All right, these jokers. Unlock the door to reach the controls and drain the lake. Hello? Why isn't it letting me click? Oh, there we go. I know. What would be the point of bot followers? I know. What's the point? Like, the whole point of streaming is for, like, community and content creation in general. The whole point is community and making connections with people.
The mayor said Darkspawn destroyed these controls 10 years ago. Who repaired them?
Good point. Ask the mayor.
Yeah, that is a good point. So what is the point of having bot followers? Also, if brand deals is the only thing you're after, brands look at engagement. So if you have bot followers, you don't have any engagement from those followers. And so that still looks bad. In fact, it looks worse. So yeah, I guess maybe you would get, if bots were watching the ads, I guess you could get money, but I don't know.
Creature. There is a purity in such undiluted power.
That's pretty. She's beauty, she is gray, she will ban you and your face. I wonder, okay, so to the Humble Games thing, so it's not Humble Bundle and Humble Choice, but I wonder if it will affect them at all, because you know how they Humble Games fired everyone and said that they were restructuring. The only way that makes any sense to me is maybe the restructuring is actually they're pulling people from Humble Choice or Humble Bundle and Humble Choice over into Humble Games. That's literally the only thing that I can imagine could be called restructuring. So I don't know. I wonder about it. I don't think it's worth it for the large numbers, but lack of community. I agree. It's pointless. Like, I mean, I would rather have not the biggest numbers, but a locked in community at the end of the day. Otherwise, what's the point? What are you doing it for? Clout? I don't know. restructures are rarely about anything other than profit. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me to say you're restructuring when there's nobody left to restructure with. Ooh, you thought you could get me. You really thought. Boom. Okay, one thing I need to do is whenever I got this Mark of the Rift, it took my spot for number 1. And it got rid of something. What was it? Got rid of... Oh yeah, this smash. So I want to put that... I guess I'll put that on 8. Okay. And then I think... Do we have some leveling up to do? Oh yeah, I have 1 point to spend. Earth-shattering strike. Earth-shattering strike. I want you to be a champion. Champion. Varric. Subterfuge. Sabotage. Artificer. Solus. Let's go ahead and just level these guys up. Blackwall. Okay. I want to know how a little elf is pushing that giant thing. Yeah, yes, Mary Kirby. Yeah, Mary Kirby is a legendary writer for Dragon Age. She's been there since the beginning, since Dragon Age Origins. She wrote Varric. She wrote Lucanus, and many other.
So it was just you, alone in the vast
Ooh,
wilderness.
banter.
What are you on about? The lone wanderer searching the world. What's he trying to find? Love? Absolution?
Try someone with a strong arm and stronger will to find Darkspawn.
Yes, but what does that represent?
Wanting to kill more Darkspawn.
Ah, you're just like Sebastian.
Not Sebastian. Yeah, she wrote Varric. Like, I know, that's horrible. Horrible. Does anybody know why Gator left EA? I know he's controversial, but I did like his writing. I feel like I read about this at one point, but I don't remember. I honestly don't know. I did have to mute him on Twitter because I was tired of seeing his Veilguard takes, to be honest, though. But you can't deny the impact. I mean, like, he's like the OG, you know, so. You need to go back to Crestwood? Do it. I actually hate Crestwood. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. This is one of my least favorite parts of the game. But we're making it. We're making it through. I think the future of games is going to be massive AAA titles and single dev indies with very little in between. I saw something that was talking about how people are moving to indie studios as a way to get more job security, which is like,
What's that?
it's just so wildly different than the way things used to be. Like the fact that people feel more job security in working for indie games is just so wild. It's been such a shift in the industry. He definitely has issues, but damn, he knew how to write sometimes. No, literally. No, I know. Yeah, I mean, I like the books that he wrote too. He wrote some of the books. But I don't know why he left. I don't remember. Alright, let's get down here. So our quest currently, now that, so this is the area that was previously flooded, all underwater. So our quest now is to find an entrance to the flooded caves. Now that Varric can unlock that door by the Grey Warden artifact, yes. Whenever I'm looking for the Grey Warden artifacts, I do be going back to all these different places.
This is old Crestwood.
I can feel the weakness in the veil even above ground. Spirits are being called here like moths to flame.
Oh, tell me more. Tell me more. Indie studios for job security is wild. Oh, I'm sorry, Ams. Which one did you say? The last message that I saw from you, Ams, before that was he definitely has issues, but he knew how to write sometimes. Speaking of, though, your interview about the garden path gave me so much joy. I need to check out that game. The idea of like, well, what if I just want to hang out and chill in the starting zone forever is so refreshing. Yes. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. So, my podcast is called The Gamer's Hearth, and we were on a little break, but our first episode back released yesterday. And I got to, speaking of indie developers and their passion for the projects, thank you, Gooblin. I got to interview Louis Durant, who is the developer for the game The Garden Path, which just came out on Tuesday. And he told me something that I thought was so cool. He said that his inspiration for the game, he was basically saying, like, a lot of times when you start games, you start off in this really beautiful, lush, like forested area that feels so comfy, cozy, but then very quickly you get swept off into the more, dismal, spooky, dark kind of areas. And he was like, it's because you need to amp up the stakes, right? But he was like, I want to make a game where you just hang out in the forest, in that starting zone forever, which is exactly what the Garden Path is, which I thought was so cool. But yeah, that was a great interview. If you're interested in listening to the podcast, Goob just put a link in the Twitch chat. On YouTube, if you go to my community tab, I have some information about it there. Hello? Not me getting struck by lightning. Oops. And then on TikTok, I have a link to it in my bio if you're interested in listening. Did I say last time that I'm glad you're playing this before the new release? Also, since it was so long ago and I'm old. Not me getting struck by lightning again. Hello? Please stop. Since it was so long ago and I'm old, it's almost like a new game again. Yay, I'm glad. I've been having a lot of fun playing it. And like I said, it's quite different than the games that I usually play. So, finding, those of y'all who are interested in watching me play this in addition to the cozy games, but then also being able to connect with the Dragon Age community specifically through my stream has been really amazing. So it's been really fun. I'm so excited for all of you fans that you're finally getting a new Dragon Age game. One day I shall have my new Elder Scrolls game too. One day. Will you stream DATV? I will watch after I beat it. I want to avoid spoilers, obviously. I'm team, my first playthrough is myself. Yeah, so I am as well. I'm gonna play the game through once myself, and then I will stream it. I might have a little bit of overlap. Like, if I'm, like, more than halfway through the game, I may start another playthrough. At that point on stream, we'll see. It just depends on how fast I beat it. But I will definitely have my first playthrough for myself, and then I will be streaming it, but it'll be a little bit after it comes out. Not too long after. We're just gonna have to see how it feels, but I won't be doing my first playthrough on stream. Yeah, definitely. I think it would be fun for me to start a playthrough when I've played a little bit and can kind of get ahead, but when I'm not completely done with my own playthrough, because I can make some choices at the beginning that like I've made before because I've played it, but I haven't seen the outcome yet. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it is, but yeah, that's the plan. It will not be my first playthrough that I play.
You there! I order you to tell me why nothing here heeds my commands.
A lost spirit. This should...
Silence.
Oop.
Let the other one...
Silence. Oh, nice, Malady. Yeah, same. Solus? Hello? Help?
Spirits are your expertise, Solus. Then tell me why nothing here changes.
This realm follows different rules from the Fades. Will alone cannot overcome what you see.
Then what's the point of it?
A solid form is both shackle and strength. It affects more than you imagine.
The whole greater job security in small places because the humans there are still humans. Dude, that's exactly it. I hope I can provide a couple good positions for talent someday myself. Right now it's just me and a couple friends helping when they can, but I wish I could provide real work for others now. Me too. I've always said that if I ever start making like a lot of money doing content creation, I would love to like hire people. Because like so many people in the community already give a lot to the community. I would love to be able to like actually pay people for all that they give, you know. I can't believe you got struck by lightning. Clearly you haven't played the lightning dodging mini game. There's no warning. There will be different choices and romances you can experience with us on stream. Yeah, I will definitely do it like differently. Like whoever I end up romancing in my own playthrough, I'll romance somebody different, you know? And I'll make different choices and make my rook be different, I guess, but...
Are you a spirit or a demon? Those dolts would suck this world dry. I am called to higher things.
Oh, like what?
What is a spirit like you called to do? I lead armies, kingdoms, and lords. I am imperial. I am command.
Pomposity.
What of you? I felt your coming. Is there something alike in us?
Goob, Push and Win are suing each other? It's the end of an era. That actually makes me so sad. Rage, my beloved. Yes, we'll say
I
yes.
think there must be. I knew it. Make your armies ready. Cleave to your loyal servants. You will need them all.
Okay. What's wrong with our world?
What's so distressing about the real world? It ignores me. I order the rocks to part, but they do not. I bid the sky draw close, and it stays still. I don't know how you mortals stand it.
Why don't you return?
Why haven't you gone back to the Fade? I will not be denied. I refuse to leave until something obeys my orders.
I refuse to leave until something obeys my orders. Okay, I'll do it.
Then I feel compelled to help you. I pledge myself to your service.
I pledge myself to your service. I love that.
A creature made of rage.
Yeah, me too, Ams.
Chase me across the lake. Destroy it in my name and be rewarded.
A simple enough request. The rage demon might threaten others as well.
I've heard worse orders.
All right, easy peasy. So we got a quest to destroy the rage demon for this spirit. I wonder, let me try to adjust some audio stuff. So I think I'm going to turn SFX volume down a little bit because I feel like the sound effects are often like a lot louder than the dialogue. So I'm going to turn the sound effects down a little bit and maybe the music down just a tad. That might make it easier to hear the people talking. All right. This is Dragon Age Inquisition. Jeff, there's this, I don't know if you, I feel like this might have popped off after you left, but there's this law firm where the two guys their last names are Win. Yeah. Oh yeah, Goo put it. Win, like Nguyen, and then also the other one is Push, Pusch, and they have billboards all over the place, and they're like, "We push, you win," like a play on words, you know. And they put funny billboards all over the place. Yeah, I guess they're suing each other. They're kind of like iconic where I live. Not knowing Dragon Age, my
Did I
beloved.
just step in?
Oh my god, not the lightning again. I don't remember where the entrance is, so we're just gonna walk around. Wait, this is back to the beginning. No, we missed it. It's back down this way. Push is suing Win for $1 million and a dissolution of their partnership for breach of contract. He says Win was receiving disproportionate amounts of the firm's revenue. No. Win is countersuing for defamation. Look, when two high-profile lawyers sue each other, you know it's going to be intense. Okay, it's through here. Let's get this guy. Ugh, I hate these. Ugh, y'all nasty. Ugh, ugly. Nasty. Procrastinating going to play the Descent with its hard fights by watching your playthrough.
Where does this lead?
It is kind of rough, but it's fun, and it's got a lot of good lore. Pines for Streets of Rogue 2 is getting early access on November 1st. Awesome. God, I hate this
Let's
spot.
find that Fade Rift.
You lead. I always get turned around underground.
Look at this.
A dwarf?
How deep do these caves run?
Okay. So what we're doing right now is we're looking for the Fade Rift that's down here. So we can close it and we can save Crestwood. But we also need to find that demon for the spirit that we found to kill it so that it can be released. Just have fun and take the opportunity to do all the side quests to level up a bit more. Yeah, perfect. Perfect advice. Always light all of the lights because I hate it being dark. I hate dark levels. They make me so stressed. So I always light all the lights. Okay. My favorite class is Fade Rift. Mage. Not Fade Rift. What's the word I'm looking for? The mage. The one where you throw rocks at people. Ooh. But I'm playing warrior right now. Last time I played, I was a knight enchanter, which I liked as well. Alright, let's get these nasties. Boom! Y'all don't even know. Y'all didn't even see me coming. Oh, I hate despair demons. Yuck. Alright. The only thing I don't like about this warrior, and I know I've said this before, so if you've heard it, I apologize, but the only thing I don't like is I feel like she's so slow. The slowness gets me. I usually like to play with fast characters, you know? So I just feel like I'm on the struggle here with how slow she moves in battle.
Down here.
The dwarves built well. Their runes still sing.
Ranked #1 law firm in the US by our moms. Yeah, they had that was a bill. They always do, or did, I guess, holiday themed billboards. And so around Mother's Day, they had one of their billboards said, ranked #1 law firm in the US by our moms. It gets crazier. Wynn's brother was on retainer as a client intake contractor, and when they did an audit, there was a lot of big payments to his company that they couldn't explain. The tea. I've seen those before. They had one in Dallas last time I went to visit my sister. Their heads were some kind of fruit, but I can't remember. I've also seen their billboards in San Antonio. So I think they're just kind of like in all the major cities in Texas. Rogue and DAI is so fun. My very first Inquisitor when I played Inquisition was a rogue, an archery rogue. It was really fun. It is a little bit faster, yeah. And I also played, so I have there's this class or like subclass for mage that it's a mod, but it's basically like rogue and mage combined. So the mod gives you these like, they're like daggers basically, but they're electrical energy daggers. And so it basically combines the rogue and the mage specializations. So I played that pretty recently as well, and that was pretty fun. And it gave me, because I had never played a dagger build rogue before in this game, only the archery one. And so that was pretty fun and gave me a little bit of an insight, I guess, into what playing a dagger rogue would be like. And it was a lot faster than warrior, but still not super fast. Just the combat in general is not like extremely quick combat. All right, let's get this boy. Let's get this boy. Boom. Ooh, get away from me. Uh-oh. Ew. Yeah, freeze him, freeze him, freeze him. Gotcha. Gotcha. So you're gonna like Veilguard Mage Daggers in Veilguard then. Yes, I might play that actually. I'm still kind of deciding what I want to do first, but I do dual wield Rogue. Yeah, do you like Tempest Rogue? Yeah. Yes, it is like Tempest Rogue. Spellblade and DATV to be a Mage Crow. Cool. That sounds fun. That makes sense. I feel like an Antivan Crow, if they were a mage, they would have that sort of build, you know? They have one in Spanish where their heads are avocados and it says avocados at law, bro. That's funny. Speaking of dagger build rogues, I got a blind box of D&D minis yesterday and got one of a creature from Planescape called a Mustival Cardinal. And it's freaking adorable. It's a cute little bipedal mouse that has dual wield daggers and has a little hood. Oh my god, that's so cute. Yeah, I can't wait for Veilguard either. I'm so excited. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna do this later. We gotta go get this Fade Rift first. They said that we should be getting the release date for Veilguard this month. Not that it's releasing this month, but that they're gonna announce the release date this month. And we'll also be getting more looks at the game
By the rift,
and
demons.
some other stuff. I don't remember what they said, but they posted that a couple of days ago. Woo! All right. No, not yet. I'm gonna use my Mark of the Rift once the more intense demons come out. I remember this part being kind of hard. This is a pretty nasty rift. Yeah, see, look, 1,000 despair demons. No, thank you. Bye. Boom.
More coming.
More coming.
Oh, sods.
Yeah, I hope that they show the mage gameplay. I really do, because we've only seen... Oh, that was not a despair demon. It was a lesser shade. Dang it. I looked too... I wasn't paying enough attention. I hope that we get mage gameplay as well, because we've only seen rogue, and it looks really good, but I definitely want to see more. Yeah, they did say no blood mage. There's like lore reasons. They kind of explained it already, but I don't want to say it in case people weren't wanting the spoilers, but they kind of explained like the reasoning behind that, the story reason. You can look at, if you're interested, they talk about it in one of the Game Informer articles about Dragon Age.
Let's tell the man.
Hi, Chalky. Did I hear mage daggers? Yeah, one of the new classes. Well, first of all, there's a mod for Dragon Age Inquisition that introduces a class that's like daggers the daggers are like magic basically. But then one of the classes for one of the mage classes or subclasses, I guess, for Veilguard is going to be like something like that. Did you hear that Wizards of the Coast is selling the PHB 2024 at Gen Con this week? No, but I did see someone who already had it. Someone who already had it posted a bunch of it on Twitter, and I looked at it, and it looks really good. Okay, so we have closed the rift. Good job, us. And now we need to go tell the mayor that the rift is closed. He'll be so happy to hear it.
I can feel another of the elven artifacts.
Oh, sorry, Ams. The mayor, he's definitely been waiting for you. Yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of why Silas. I think that's not the full story, so I do feel like there's definitely going to be like more to it that has not been revealed yet, so I don't feel like that's like everything. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. The mayor. Let's go see the mayor. I don't remember how to get out of here.
I don't want to backtrack, but do you know where we're going?
No, I don't.
I feel a draft. There must be a way out nearby.
I feel a draft. Yeah, let's go. I feel like I remember there being like a good way out here. Yeah. Exit cave. I'm kind of glad they're not doing Blood Mage because they never make it story important. I honestly feel like, I do feel like they haven't always written it super well, you know? Like, just thinking about how, like, Hawke could be a Blood Mage, but then in this game, when you talk to Hawke, he's like, ugh, blood magic, the worst. And it's like, wait, can we, like, go back a few steps and figure out why do you feel like that all of a sudden? I don't know. They've never been really consistent with the way that they've handled it. So it's like, I don't know, just them taking it off the table. I'm like, well, I don't know. At least, at least we won't have to worry about that, I guess. Oh, why do I keep hitting things? Oh. Yeah, RAP Game Informer. I'm still so sad about that. Oh boy. I hate these guys. Ooh. Oh, God, they're so annoying. Game Informer has been like shut down completely. I think maybe you weren't here yet when we were talking about that, but yeah, they literally just announced that it's just like completely shut down, and everybody who works at Game Informer is fired, and they lost their jobs because Game Informer just doesn't exist anymore. And yes, they were the ones posting the DA articles. Yeah, they were. They had that. I literally just got. I was saying that they had that big spread, like the 12-page spread with all of the Dragon Age exclusive stuff, and I literally just got. I subscribed to Game Informer so that I could get a physical copy of that magazine. I just got it in the mail like a couple of days ago, and now it's just gone. And I guess that means that, I assume that means that Wesley, who has been writing all of the Dragon Age features, is out of a job as well, which is really sad because he was very, very involved, very involved in the Dragon Age community. So it's really, really a shame. And also, apparently, they were saying that the staff of Game Informer were finding out about it because of the social media posts, which is just absurd. Absurd. I was looking to purchase the Game Informer article at GameStop or whatever. They might still have them. I would just call around. I feel like now it might be really good to grab it because it's the last Game Informer, which is wild.
Across the veil and the fade.
Sister Vaughn.
Inquisitor. I am Sister Vaughn.
Is this a funeral?
Have I interrupted a funeral service? We lost many friends in the first attack. There will be endless time to mourn. The fear is how many more will be added to the pyre.
You want to exhume the corpses at the bottom of the lake?
They were the Maker's children. Their earthly bodies deserve better than abandonment in a mire. A funeral service will help put living minds at ease.
Okay, she wants
Until
bodies
later.
from the lake
Farewell.
for the funeral. Yeah. He was so sweet with his tweets and trying to get us the CC Island articles. I know, he was so sweet. He was very sweet. He would like, everyone would be constantly bugging him about when's the next one coming out? When's the next one coming out? And he would always answer, and he would always, I'm so sorry, I'm trying to get them to let me show the character, or like to show the character creator. This game is 10 years old, but still looks good. I know. It's honestly really pretty, especially like the landscapes and stuff. I find them really pretty. It's aged well, in my opinion. Hi Decibees, welcome in. Good to see you. I feel like blood magic always gets bad rap. Yeah. I think it's like, well, the thing that they say is like, and that it comes up in game a lot as well, is like, I think Solus even talks about this, where it's like, it's not so, like it's not so much that like doing blood magic is evil, but what happens is like a lot of times people will get a little bit power hungry, and then they'll start forcibly using the blood of other people, and there's like some really dark stuff that is like going on in various places, but like Teventer as well, where people are abusing using blood magic. So it's not that blood magic itself is the problem, it's that the abuse of that power is the problem. But you can say that for lots of things.
What do you mean the mayor's gone?
He rode out an hour ago. We spotted him from Byers Field.
The mayor's gone.
Didn't stop the wave.
Maybe he's getting help.
What for? The dead are gone.
Mayor Dedrick's lived here 50 years. He wouldn't abandon us.
He's Been acting strange ever since the Inquisitor drained the lake.
I know, Wesley tweeted yesterday, extensive layoffs happening even after the resounding success of the final shape is such a what are we even doing moment in a year of many what are we even doing moments, and now it's hit GI. I know. It's so sad. Alright, Mayor has disappeared. Let's see what he has to say. Letter of confession. Inquisitor, it was not Darkspawn that opened the dam and flooded Old Crestwood 10 years ago. I did, in secret, the night they attacked. The undead you have been fighting are people I killed with my own hands. We taken in refugees from the Blight. Many were ill. We moved the sick to the lower part of Crestwood and the refugees into the caves to stop the disease from spreading. It didn't work. One confessed he'd seen Blight sickness before. It was always fatal. When the Darkspawn attacked, I knew the only way the village would survive is if the Blight sick drowned with the monsters. I cannot bear the sight, Old Crestwood, now that the water... I cannot bear the sight, Old Crestwood, now that the water is gone. I cannot stay. I'm sorry. Mayor Gregory Dedrick.
A letter of confession from the mayor. It says he was the one who flooded Old Crestwood 10 years ago to stop the blight from spreading.
That's true, Ams.
I knew he was nervous about more than the undead.
That sorry bastard. He left before he could get caught.
Croc, do you mean these little bars right here, right above the, like, this bottom bar? Those are for, I think it's called focus in the game, but basically it charges up to let you use certain abilities. For example, the Mark of the Rift ability, this has to charge up in order for you to use Mark of the Rift. And then there's some more that you get later. I guess in Trespasser. Alright, so Mayor's gone. We're going to have to see what we're going to do with that. But for now, let us go find Hawke's Warden ally.
Lots to do around here now.
I believe they just charge from doing attacks, I think. I don't know if it's actually like when you do damage or when you make kills. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest, but it's just, I think it overall it's just from fighting, like from doing attacks. Oh, Ams, I'm afraid that my warden is Alistair. R.I.P. myself at the end of this quest line. Yeah, you're so welcome. I hope that you're enjoying the game as well. Feel free to ask any questions that you have. Final Shape was too little too late, unfortunately. Lightfall, the previous expansion, was largely hated, especially after the narrative high of the Witch Queen, and it really gutted the fan base. The following seasons were also really poorly received, and Bungie didn't do a lot to promote the Final Shape the way they did their other expansions, so even though it reviewed very well and was beloved by fans, there were too few people willing to take the series back after being burned. That's a shame. That's a shame. Raw! Maybe just ignore those guys. Here we go on. Crestwood is actually pretty, like, once you finish up that main quest line and it's not so rainy and gross anymore, it's actually kind of pretty. I just hate it at the beginning. I hate when it's all rainy and stormy and yuck. Let's go up around this way, I think. Wait. No, let's go back this way. I'm just trying to avoid the Druffalo, to be honest. And the wolves. But I'm just gonna attack that. Let's just keep him moving, folks. Keep him moving. Don't attack the wolf. Y'all, stop. We don't need to fight the wolf. The wolf is already fighting something. They're all like ready to attack. Oh my gosh. They're not gonna rest until that wolf is dead. The thing is that if I go down there, I know that we're... Oh, okay, it's dead. It's dead. And we're still in combat. And we're still in combat. We're just gonna have to go get it, I guess. Unfortunately. They got locked in combat. Rah! My warden is low gain. Wow. I've never had that. I've never had that world state before. I think that's cool though. Hello? Dude, Varric.
Let's talk about your dark and troubled past.
Ooh.
Excuse me?
Well, you have one, of course. Someone dear to you, someone you failed to save. Or a grave error in judgment causing too many deaths. I've known a couple of people like that.
I love their banter.
Maybe betrayal, that's always good.
No.
Well, you've got to give me something.
No, I don't. This conversation is over.
Touchy.
Yeah, no, I can't talk AMs because I like intentionally have Anders as my canon romance for Hawke just because I like the storyline that it creates. Varric, say that kind of talk for the bedroom. Oh my god, it's cutie. He's really squishy right now because I forgot to upgrade his armor. So he's on the struggle right now. I need to make sure and remember to give him some new armor. It'll rule it. Let's see. I think we need to keep going around this way. Let's go get this rift while we're here. Y'all leave this Druffalo alone. Okay. Alistair and Honora on the throne, and poor Ali feeling betrayed by his best friend. Oh, yeah. That is so angsty. I love that. I like making angsty plot lines, you know? It's fun. About to be in another meeting. Have fun. Back soon. Have fun at your meeting, Gooblin. I hope that it doesn't last 3 hours like the last one. I have not played that, Genevieve. Oh? Not me dying. Oh, look, I'm being saved. Oh, my husband saved me. No, I haven't played that. I honestly am not even really familiar with it. Do you recommend it? My Dalish elf likes Logain because he freed Ferelden from Orlais, and the Dalish had better treatment without the Chevalier. Yes. That makes a lot of sense, actually. That makes a lot of sense. Like, lore-wise, that makes perfect sense. I feel like there's a quest around here. Oh yeah, here it is. This guy right here. Charter had this quest for us. Butcher.
Reinforcements!
I wonder if any part of them remembers who they were.
Oh my gosh. It's fun. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll definitely check it out. Oh my god, not a wolf. Roar. Oh my god. We are getting absolutely swarmed here, and it's so annoying. I literally just want to find the warden. Okay. This way. There it is. There it is. She doesn't like him, but she respects him. There you
Grey
go.
Warden ally should be inside that cave.
Hello, Hawke. Good to see you.
Glad you made it. I just got here myself. My contact with the wardens should be at the back of the cave.
I saw other wardens.
A group of wardens were protecting a villager from corpses out near Crestwood.
They were likely hunting my friend. I'm glad they didn't come looking for people to help in here. They might well be good men, but they've been given bad orders.
She's slightly learning to have a better opinion on city elves, so wasn't as affected by Loghain's treatment of them. She's controversial too. Ooh, I like the I love the storylines that you give your characters. They're so interesting. You're inspiring me to like put more thought and intentionality behind the characters that I make. I love it. Examine. What's this? Banner of the Blind Men. This banner marks the cave as an outpost of the Blind Men, notorious smugglers who are known to sell slaves to Deventer. It is possible that the Grey Warden asked them politely to leave so that he could use their hideout, although the bloodstains on the walls suggest otherwise. I love that. Aww. Oh! Oh! Yeah, no sympathy at all. Look at my love!
It's just us. I brought the Inquisitor.
I love him. Gosh, my
Wait.
baby.
You have a Grey Warden with you.
Warden Blackwall.
Your Blackwall?
That's
Duncan,
my
mentor,
baby.
but-
That's my baby.
Duncan. Of course. Good man.
Yeah,
Alistair.
Duncan.
It's an
Of
honor to meet
course.
all of you.
I love
I wish it was
Blackwall.
someplace nicer.
Duncan. Of course. Good man. Blackwall's so funny. I can't. That's what I love. I always have to bring Blackwall on this quest because he cracks me up. Yeah. I spent so much time in this game just exploring the wilderness and getting in places I'm not supposed to get to. I got behind so many gamer walls in DAI. Yes. Oh, I love that emote too. Is that a choppa? It's so cute. Yeah, I typically spend a lot of time on side quests and exploring and stuff like that. For this stream playthrough, I'm like just running through main quests to try to like finish the playthrough, but I love exploring and discovering all the stuff. Good man. He's my fave romance, but I can't handle being his mistress. No, I understand.
Are you the Alistair who fought the Archdemon with the hero of Ferelden?
I need to change my name. Yes, that was me. War, betrayal, darkspawn, all lots of fun. And made for excellent stories, I'm sure. Nobody cares about that anymore. I answer
do.
to Warden Commander Clarel now. Like everyone else.
Help me add all this up.
Most of you wardens disappear. Then I run into a darkspawn magister named Corypheus. Do you think that one might have something to do with the other?
Oh,
When Hawke killed Corypheus, the Wardens thought the matter resolved. But archdemons don't die from simple injury. I fear
You're right,
Corypheus
Ams.
might have the same power.
There's
so
no
I
way he doesn't know.
started to investigate. I found hints, but no proof. And then, not long after, every warden in Orlais began to hear the calling.
I recall that being a bad thing, but I don't recall you telling me about all this.
When you asked
It was a
Blackwall
secret.
about the calling.
A very dangerous one. I try to actually keep a few of my oaths to the wardens.
Oh, I just love him. He's so handsome. What is the calling?
Is the calling some sort of Grey Warden ritual?
Well, wardens are tied to the Darkspawn. We're connected somehow. And eventually that connection poisons you. You get bad dreams, and then you start to hear the music. It calls to you, quiet at first. And then, so loud, you can't bear it. At that point, you say farewell and go into the deep roads to die fighting. In death, sacrifice.
And every Grey Warden in Orlais is hearing that right now. They think they're dying.
Yes, I think Corypheus caused this somehow. If all the wardens die, who will stop the next blight? That's what has them so terrified.
And then they do something desperate. Which is, of course, what Corypheus wants.
I love finding that one note in the graves. I think of Raider being on the run and just his slow band of Blackwall. I don't know why. I just think he's so funny. I just love. Good man. Can Corypheus really do that?
Is the calling they're hearing real, or is Corypheus mimicking it somehow?
I have no idea. Before all this, I'd barely heard of Corypheus. I didn't even know he was supposed to be a magister until I started digging around. But right now, all that matters is the wardens are acting like they're going to die.
Ooh, that's not good. Desperate. They're desperate. Are you affected?
You said all the wardens are hearing the calling. Does that include you? And also you, Blackwall?
Blackwall?
Unfortunately, yes.
What about you?
When I'm talking or fighting, I can almost ignore it. But whenever things are quiet, I can hear it.
I do,
Like a
Ams.
song you can't get out of your head. Damned annoying, frankly.
Actually,
I do not fear the calling. And worrying about it only gives it power. Anything Corypheus does will only strengthen my resolve.
I think I do. I think I've done both. How do you feel about the calling, Blackwall? I'm not scared. I defeated that with my brain. How is this possible?
How can Corypheus make all these wardens hear the calling?
Yeah, that would be
I have
cool
no
if he was at
idea.
Weishaupt.
I suppose it's part of what he is. Corypheus is tied to the Blight, and not just a product of it like most Darkspawn. Wardens are connected to the Darkspawn too. That's how he seems able to control wardens who get too close to him. And that's likely what he's doing here as well. Somehow.
The wardens are desperate.
So the wardens are making
Yeah,
some
me too,
last
Allison.
desperate attack on the Darkspawn.
I saw what a Blight did to Ferelden. If wardens hadn't stopped it, there'd be no more Thedas. Warden Commander Clarel proposed some drastic things, blood magic and such, to prevent further blights before we die.
Oh.
I protested. Maybe too loudly. And Clarel sent guards and... well, here I am. Wardens were gathering here, in the western approach.
This is reminding me of that book,
It's an
Paladin's
old
Hope by T.
ritual
Kingfisher.
town.
I haven't read it.
I'm going to investigate. I could use some help.
Let's go.
Do you like it? I need a new book. Alright, return to Skyhold and scout the western approach. I'm gonna take a really quick break, since we kind of reached a little story stopping point. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm just gonna go grab a salad and get a drink and stuff. And then I will come back in about 5 minutes. We're gonna go back to Skyhold. Let's go ahead and go back to Skyhold. And then we will go to the Western Approach. Yeah? We'll continue on. We need to meet with Hawke and Alistair at the Western Approach. See what's going on over there. All right, be right back, y'all. I'll be back in about 5. See you in a sec. All right. Thank you for your patience. Let's do a little chatting. Let's talk to some folks before we move on and go to the Western approach. Varric? Hi, Nerp. Are you alright?
That got a little heated. Are you all right?
How are you doing, Nerp?
Well, that depends. How angry is Cassandra? I wasn't trying to keep secrets. I told the Inquisition everything that seemed important at the time.
I believe you.
I know, Varric. You never would have kept quiet otherwise.
I keep hoping none of this is real. Maybe it's all
Same.
some bullshit from the Fade and it'll just disappear. I know I need to do better. I'm sorry.
Tired, taking a break from my summer school homework. Oof. You know, sometimes I feel like I want to go back to school, and then sometimes I'm like, but then I have to do a lot of schoolwork.
Oh, plenty.
I like sitting in classes. Like I like lectures and ooh, I just bet I like lectures and like taking notes and stuff. But like I don't want
You're awful.
Oh, I know.
but I don't want to do homework. So Nickel, not me finding you on my FYP page on my break. TikTok knows, okay? TikTok always knows. Okay, let's go talk to Solus. I know, 2 sets of twins. Hello, Brody. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome, everyone. I love school and don't always mind the work if I'm interested in it. I don't understand why I need to take calc as an ecology major, but oh well. Isn't it, you know, gotta stay well-rounded and yada, yada, yada. Yay! Thank you so much. So good to have you. I'm sorry, I just took a bite. Just finishing my DA2 stream today and thought we'd follow another friend. Was it your first time playing DA2? How was it? Welcome in, everybody, and thank you for the follow, Brody. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Let me just introduce myself really quickly. My name is Lay. I am a cozy and fantasy game streamer. So I stream cozy games sometimes, and then I also stream you know, fantasy RPGs. We're doing Dragon Age Inquisition right now, obviously, to prepare ourselves for the Veilguard, which is coming out in the next couple months. So that's me. It is so nice to meet y'all. I'm a DA nerd. No, same. Okay. We're very obsessed in getting prepped for Veilguard. We love to see it. Yes, I'm the same. I'm the same. I've never streamed it before, but I have played through the series several times. So yeah, that's awesome. Awesome. It's so nice to meet you. Super happy to have you here. And you know, if you need to like raid and run, definitely you can like, you know, go take care of yourself, whatever you need to do. But also we, you know, welcome to stick around and we'd love to have you here. And I'm definitely going to give you a follow so I can check out your DA streams. Because I need to find more DA streamers. So happy to meet you. Thank you. Gotta stay well-rounded on math. I'll never use. No, literally. Ready and running to go watch the Taylor Swift live on TikTok, but have fun. Oh, thank you. Have fun doing that. I'm excited to check you next time you're live. Have fun, and thank you so much for popping in. Appreciate you. Their Twitch name, AMS, is, by the way, I'm streaming on TikTok and Twitch, so TikTok chat wants to know who you are, Brody, so that they can follow you as well. It is Brody Bot. Oh, let me type it out. Boom. Give them a follow. More DA streams are always in order, so. What is in your glorious salad today? It looks delicious. This is one of those, so I get those like bagged salads, you know, that it's like the kit that has everything. This is a sesame, what is the name of it? It's like a Thai kind of thing. It's got like a sesame Thai flavored dressing, and it's like cabbage, lettuce, carrots, red cabbage, and like wonton crisps. It's really good. You're welcome. All right, let's talk to Solus. I don't think we've talked to Solus since we kissed, so let's see how it goes.
Sleep well?
Oh, sleep well. Stop it, sir. Sleep well. Doggy Snores, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. That was incredible.
I've never done anything like that before, on a number of levels.
I apologize. The kiss was impulsive and ill-considered, and I should not have encouraged it.
Ugh. Are you not interested?
You did kiss me back. If I'm pressuring you...
No, you're not. I am perhaps pressuring myself. It has been a long time, and things have always been easier for me in the Fade. I am not certain this is the best idea. It could lead to trouble.
I'll risk it.
I'm willing to take that chance, if you are.
If you are.
Maybe, yes. If I could take a little time to think. There are considerations.
Take all the time you need.
Considerations.
I am not often thrown by things that happen in dreams, but I am reasonably certain we are awake now. And if you wish to discuss anything, I would enjoy talking.
I've been so into salads lately, I fear my frontal lobe is developing. I love, yeah, these chopped salads in a bag are so good because they're delicious, they're filling, they're easy. I feel like they're, you know, relatively healthy. You know, the dressings probably have like sugar and whatnot in them, but you know, I'm eating my veggies. Like, I feel good. I love them. Ams. Stop. Okay, tell me about your journeys.
I'd like to hear more about what you saw in your exploration of the Fade.
I would be happy to share it with you.
Tell me about the old ruins you explored.
I found the ruin of Barandur, a lost Tevinter city buried deep beneath a dead and barren wasteland. Volcanic ash had sealed it tight. In one dark moment, every living creature in the city seared and smothered. They were statues in the ashes, like a mold made to recall the lost.
Okay, here's my self-indulgent headcanon. You know, you ask him about, tell me about this, and he'll tell you these stories. This is what I always picture in my head is actually happening, okay? I picture it's late at night. The Inquisitor can't sleep. Solus is up late working. He's sitting at the desk. He's doing his little whatever at the desk. The Inquisitor is back here on this couch. And she's just like, tell me a story. Like, she can't sleep, and it's just comforting. And, you know, he's just like, she's just laying there listening to him tell stories to help her fall asleep. And I just imagine him kind of like, you know, he's busy working, but he's kind of absent-mindedly just telling these stories of things that he's seen. And it's just like a very comforting experience for her, and it helps her fall asleep at night. That's what I picture whenever we do this. Tell me about this, tell me about that.
I met a friendly spirit.
I love that. I love it.
As love first blossomed in their adolescence.
I wrote a fanfic like that.
She steered them all to village boys with gentle hearts, who would return their love with gentle kindness. The matchmaker, so I called her. That small village never knew its luck.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Let's come up here. Dorian?
intrigued, isn't it? One moment you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes? Then, out of nowhere, an archdemon appears and kicks you in the head. What? You thought this would be easy? No, I was just hoping you wouldn't crush our village like an anthill. Sorry about that.
Hi, Sierra.
Archdemons like to crush, you know. Can't be helped. Am I speaking too quickly for you?
Solus on my FYP had to join this live. Yes. I'm a Solus lover.
I was distracted. That's all.
Distracted? By my wit and charm? I have plenty of both.
Perhaps.
Today, at least.
Oh, you wound me. I always assumed the Elder One behind the Venatori was a Magister. But this is something else completely. In Tevinter, they say the Chantry's tales of Magisters starting the Blight are just that. Tales. But here we are.
Hi, Spidey.
One of those very Magisters. A dark spawn.
Yeah, me too, Sierra. They say the Chantry is lying?
Who does the Imperium say started the Blight?
You know how it is. Not us. They say dark spawn were always there. Magisters and the Blight aren't even related. Is that a surprise? No one wants to admit they shit the bed. But if Corypheus is one of the Magisters who entered the Black City and he's dark spawn, what other explanation is there?
You seem upset.
Why does that make you angry?
Because the Imperium is my home. I knew what I was taught couldn't be the whole truth, but I assumed there had to be a kernel of it, somewhere. But no, it was us all along. We destroyed the world.
You're not responsible for what
You
happened.
didn't do anything. Those men did. 1,000 years ago.
True, except that one of them is up and walking
Thank
around
you for the
right
follow,
now.
Sierra.
Not to mention I have idiot countrymen who would happily follow him down that path again. No one will thank me, whatever happens. No one will thank you either. You know that, yes?
I don't need their thanks.
That's not why I'm doing this.
I knew there was something clever about you. All I know is this. Corypheus needs to be stopped. Men like him ruined my homeland. I won't stand by and let him ruin the world.
We believe in Dorian supremacy around here.
Oh, and congratulations on that whole leading the Inquisition thing, by the way.
I always drop my fork. That's the second time. I dropped my fork on stream last week, too. I mean, the other day. Fiona?
Greetings, Inquisitor. That is your title now, yes?
A little lint never
I should
hurt.
Thank you. The way things ended in Redcliffe, you could have
I
demanded
recently
anything you
vacuumed, so
wished.
it's okay. Bye,
Yet you
Allison. Have a
chose
great
to
rest
make
of your
us
day.
equal partners. I was not
Thank you for
expecting
hanging
that.
out. I believe in your cause.
You rebelled for good reason.
I'm pleased to hear you say that, Inquisitor. Huh. I've been a Grey Warden, Grand Enchanter, leader of a rebellion, and now I am none of those things. Odd where fate takes you, as you're no doubt well aware.
I trust everything is well with the mages.
There have been a few scuffles with your Templars, but overall, it is going well.
I'll leave you to it.
Let's go talk to Vivienne.
Vivienne.
My dear Inquisitor, whatever can I do for
She
you?
Loki has the best. I know. Yeah, I never get over that either. Vivienne Loki has the best spot to sleep. Why are there movers here?
Why did I find movers changing all my furniture?
I'm sure I don't know, darling. Perhaps your old furniture was full of lice and fleas.
What exactly is this all about, Vivian?
I'll speak slowly for you, my dear. I know it's hard to follow. Setting malcontents
Grey
loose
Warden,
among the
Sierra.
population with no safeguards to stop them should they turn into abominations. Very wise. I rearranged some furniture. Lives are not thrown into jeopardy by this. Perhaps a little perspective is wanted here.
No, literally, though. I don't, man, somehow I have really low, I mean, not somehow, I know I do, but I don't know if I've talked to her in this conversation about, with like this low approval. It's just very antagonistic here.
You can't make me angry with a few words and a silly prank.
I merely wanted to see what you'd do. You are the current leader of the Inquisition.
Why is she doing that with her
It's good
hand?
to know your limits. And now I do. Be a dear and run along now, Inquisitor. I have so much to attend to.
Dang. That was cold. Okay. I don't want to have that low approval with her. I like her. I just made her really mad when I was talking about mages.
Are there any special instructions?
I'm sorry.
So am I.
My husband and I were literally just talking about how we've never seen that scene before. I know.
Inquisitor.
I don't think I
was not
have either.
expecting
I
a
don't think
visit.
I've ever had...
You had little interest in speaking to me privately before. But as dear Josephine says, it's never too late to make a friend.
What? What about... this scene doesn't seem familiar to me either. But yeah, no, I don't think I've ever had... I don't think I've ever had approval that low with Vivian before.
I hope I'm not disrupting anything.
The commander was just delivering the names of those we lost at Haven. You must blame me for this.
We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame.
I keep wondering if I could have done something different. When the first of my lookouts went missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, we lost Haven.
Now that you mention it, that is a wild option. That's actually wild.
You look out for your people. That's a good thing.
Is it? My people know their duty. They know the risks. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their
I love
lives.
Liliana. Our men are not disposable.
Our people aren't tools to be used and discarded. Your instincts were right. Their lives matter.
Can we afford such sentimentality? What if Corypheus...
We're better than Corypheus.
Tell him. Clock it. On the condition of your charges. Dear Liliana. I love this. You're okay. You're okay, Jess. Welcome in. You'll be happy to learn that your friends are doing well. Schmooples II is still unhappy about his meal plan and tries to get into the pantry. I had to have a bolt installed, and now he whines constantly. The two little ones are still a handful, but good news! I've managed to discourage Boulette from relieving herself on the silk rug Justinia gave you. Felicienne from 2 doors over has been visiting almost every day to play with the nugs. She is quite delightful, and Schmooples II is fond of her. I suspect it is because she brings him sweets from her father's shop. I had to ask her governess to keep her from visiting the house. However, as someone tried to infiltrate it 2 nights ago, an agent of one of the Blanchards, hoping to uncover some of the Nightingale's secrets. I neutralized and interrogated him. His ability to withstand questioning was deplorable. Someone needs to talk to the Blanchards about their spies. All I had to do was put Schmooples 2 in his face and tell him that I hadn't fed the creature that day. Your pet played his part admirably. I received your orders and will depart for Ferelden as soon as possible. I have arranged for Garter to take over Nug keeping. Sparrow. Yeah, I agree. I don't really love the way that they wrote Liliana in this game. Let's go talk to Cullen. I wish that I think we've talked about this before, but I wish that whether you chose to harden her or not in Origins made more of an impact on her personality in Inquisition.
Inquisitor, I've found where the Red Templars come from. They're in Fall Redoubt. The Knights were fed red lyrium until they turned into monsters. Samson took over after their corruption was complete.
How do you know Samson?
He was a Templar in Kirkwall, until he was expelled from the Order. I knew he was an addict, but this... Red lyrium is nothing like the lyrium given by the Chantry. Its power comes with a terrible madness.
The fact that it's Samson is so crazy to me because I played this game first and then I went back and played 1 and 2. And in 2, I met Samson and I was like, this can't be the same Samson. Like, this is not that Samson. It is.
The Red Templars swarming Haven were
He does sound kind of like Gale.
We cannot allow them to gain strength. The Red Templars still require lyrium. If we find their source, we can weaken them and their leader.
Good thinking.
I like finding the Red Templars
Oh, good,
vulnerabilities
Gooblin.
before fighting them head on.
We'll need every advantage against what courses through their veins. Caravans of red lyrium are being smuggled along trade roads. Investigating them could lead to where it's being mined. If you confront them, be wary. Anything connected to Samson will be well guarded.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, this weirdo beggar who just hangs out on the street. Like, really? Him? Beep, beep, dip, dip, dip. Ooh. Ouch. No, literally, Cullen's outfit is so good. Sometimes I see people have mods to change Cullen's outfit, and I'm just like, man. I mean, obviously, like, I don't. You know, people have a right to change whatever they want to change, unless it's like, unless they're like whitewashing characters. That's a whole nother topic. But anyways, when I see people change his outfit, I'm so sad. I'm like, no, I love his outfit. That's just me, though. Iron Bull,
How's it going?
you had something to show me?
What did you want me to come see?
Here, come on. I'll show you.
The mod that makes Cullen emo, I know. I do have a mod on Cullen.
Why am I dressed like this?
That, like, makes him look... I think it's called the Tired Commander.
It'll be worth your time.
And I think it just gives him, like, a little bit more, like, bags under his eyes.
Iron Bull.
But not
My
like the
work band
emo.
just joined up.
Tanner. I'm from Jader. Well, near Jader.
Mira. I was guard captain for Lady Pendel. Signed on after shit blew up at the Conclave. Share a drink? Who's your friend?
This is Grim. She doesn't talk much.
Say little.
Huh.
So, you ready to kill some demons? Or Venatori? Or whatever that Corypheus asshole is?
This isn't just about killing. We're helping the Inquisitor save the world and build the next empire.
Girl, close your legs. Girl. The way she's flashing everyone right now. Say little.
Well, long as I get paid, I'm happy. That's why I signed up.
I just couldn't spend my whole life on a farm. Needed to live a little, you know.
What about you, Mira?
Why'd you join up? I thought you were serving some noble.
I saw what happened at Haven. The Inquisitor staring down that monster and his archdemon. I don't sing the chant of light as much as I should. But you can't see something like that and not believe.
Well, Grim and I should find our tents. Thanks for the drink.
This outfit cracks me up.
I know every soldier under my command. You don't have that option, but a few faces might help.
Their attitude surprised me.
I knew some of the soldiers felt like that, but to actually hear it...
It's hard to be just an idea sometimes. That's all you are to most of them. It's why you could stand right in front of them without being recognized.
I know, I hate
You've got a
the
good army
helmets.
coming along. Remember that.
Like, why is
No matter
the
what
Inquisition
comes next.
outfit so ugly?
Someone left sliced plums on the windowsill again. The juice is attracting flies. There are spiders everywhere. The plums were right in front of me, but...
Sutherland!
Oh, Inquisitor, I joined. Sutherland, your worship. I saw some bandits,
Sutherland!
so I came to warn people. I'll let your warriors know when then.
I have a mod that the
Stay out.
Orlais outfit is a dress for me.
Hey you, I have an Inquisitor favor to ask.
What's that?
Just a little thing, really.
Okay.
A little march around for some of your people. It's nothing for you, right?
I'm listening.
All right, let's hear what you've got.
Jump right in, huh? I like that. It's a Red Jenny thing. I got a tip that some noble stiffs are arguing over Vachel. Land squabble. They're getting little people beat up. So I need you to go to your big table and send some people to walk through town.
Just walk through.
Just walk through. Easy, right?
Sure.
All right, Sarah. I'll have someone look into it.
It's fun, right? Being important without doing a thing. Well, not much of a thing. Not everything has to be torn skies and ancient arseholes. Every little thing makes a difference somewhere.
Cole?
Thank you.
Good day.
Favorite tavern song.
What are you doing?
What's the name? That one that was just playing. What is it called? I like the Grey Warden. And then that one that was just playing, what is it called? Once we were in our peace with our lives assured.
Eyes rough, jangling armor hurts my ears.
I don't remember the
back
name of
aching,
it, but that
fingers
one.
Too clumsy for knots.
We held the
Wind cool like Aunt Eloise's pond. Lips scalded as I sip. Warm
Once we were.
blossoms, First kiss in the barn.
Once we were.
What was his name?
I love Samson too. Once we were in our
Tin
peace
jangle as the
with
blood
our
spills.
lives
Pierre's wrapped body on the
assured.
wagon to the chantry.
I love
5
that
more
one
minutes.
so much.
My fault.
Do you hear everything?
Can you listen to anyone's mind like you did hers?
No, they have to need me. Pain, fear, sadness, guilt, anger, hurt. Things I can fix.
Can you help her?
Can you do something for her?
Yes.
Oh.
It's okay. Nothing you did mattered.
What?
Nothing
Who
you
are
did
you?
mattered. Actually, like, weirdly comforting, though,
They
you know?
lie there, and sometimes they die, just like Pierre. You can't save them.
I don't know who you are.
Wait. That didn't work. Let me try again. You'll forget me in a minute.
Wait and watch. Cole is baby girl.
You
Yes.
can't save all of them.
I love Cole.
What?
Cole's my son.
Like Pierre getting sick after you snuck out to Aunt Eloise's pond. You want it to be your fault. So there's a reason, and it's not so frightening.
Ugh.
But there is no reason. Pierre just got sick.
Pierre just got sick.
The soldier was never going to live. It wasn't your fault.
Ugh, I love him. I love him. To me, I love having him as a companion, but like to me in Trespasser, he's like a must-have. I keep him with me all the time in Trespasser. They don't remember you? And his banter with Solus is also so good.
Make them feel better, and they just forget
Cole
you.
makes me feel so bittersweet.
Yes.
Exactly.
It's better to help and then be gone. If I stay,
I feel so
it
sad
can be
for
frightening.
like him, like
for you or for them?
Like the human version, you know?
Thank you for letting me help her. It's not how a person would do it. But it helped.
Aww.
That's what matters.
Cute. Okie doke. What else? Who else do we need to talk to? Oh, Cassandra? Let's go find her. And then I think we'll be good to go ahead and start. We'll do some war table missions, and then we can go to the Western Approach.
I can keep staring at this, but I won't get any closer.
Sammy Kitty, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Make yourself at home. So happy to have you here. I hope you're having a great day today. Can I help?
Something I can help you with?
Yes, possibly. We saw so many Red Templars at the assault on Haven. Perhaps all that was left.
Why did
of
I
the
just
Order.
realize that they're at the war table?
What we didn't see was Lord Seeker Lucius. Indeed, I've seen no hint of any
I
Seekers
forgot that.
amongst the Red Templars, or anywhere. I have a growing suspicion Corypheus has imprisoned them.
That's so cute emotes. I love those. His hat reminds me of those bunnies with really floppy ears. I wish, so I always keep helmets off, like in this game. I wish that there was a setting that was like, helmets off for everybody except Cole. So Cole can wear his hat. And sometimes I even just like, if I have it set on easy or something, I just won't put helmets on anybody. I'll just be like, just forget the stats. Like, no helmets on anybody, but I'm going to keep helmets on and let Cole wear his hat. This is important to you.
Finding them obviously means a lot to you.
I left the Order, but I can never abandon them. I cannot even claim that rescuing them would be beneficial. They wouldn't look kindly on the Inquisition. But even so, if there's a chance, if we can spare resources to follow up on these leads, Inquisitor, I would appreciate it.
All right. All right. Your kid, oh, that's so cute. They did such a good job. It looks awesome. Okay. How about... That braid works on short hair, Canon Rattail. Yeah. Okay, we have an Inquisition perk. Got the short list. All right, let's do some of these. We got a bazillion war table quests.
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor. Locate the missing Seekers. So this is what Cassandra just asked us to do. The attack on Haven showed that Corypheus corrupted and controlled the Templar Order. This should have been impossible under the watch of her fellow Seekers, but they, and particularly Lord Seeker Lucius, are nowhere to be found. Have they vanished, or, as Cassandra believes, was something done to them? With effort, the truth may come to light. For a time, finding the missing Seekers seemed to be impossible. Early indications pointed to these men and women heading one at a time into Ferelden, but here their trail went cold. A chance rumor regarding Ban Loren, a Ferelden nobleman who had not been heard from for months, led Inquisition agents to investigate Caer Oswin, and they too went silent. These events are connected, and it seems this is where the missing seekers will be found. Reclaiming the Mage Rebellion. Fiona, we got the word out to everyone we could, but some cells were too remote to reach. We'll need the Inquisition to contact them, at least to let them know the Templars are gone. They are gone, right? Right? From Sketch. I'm afraid I have to go to bed now. It's almost 1:30 a.m. here. Oh my gosh. Get some good sleep. Get some good sleep, and thank you for being here. What did you notice, Goblin? I could send a few agents.
Inquisitor.
Commander, a lot of mages just showed up. I hope they're friendlies, because if they're not, we're in trouble. Nice. Thanks, Goblin. New to the crew, a young hopeful. Bye. Have a good rest of your night. The scouts seem awfully fast. War table no waiting is the best thing, the best mod for this game. That was very quick. A note in careful handwriting from the youth who recently arrived. To the Inquisition, I found bandits stalking your patrols. They are the usual kind, and I can show your people where they are. I'd have tried to stop them, but they have swords, and I don't. If you have extra, I will help. I want to help. Sutherland. I love Sutherland. If the boy knows where they are, outfit him. It is a minor threat. The Sutherland lad reported back. The bandits were cleared with minor spoils. He may have potential. Oh man, we got a lot going on here. Okay, here's just a quick little gather coin.
Let's see what we have.
A memorial for Haven. Ambassador Montilier, although we have not always seen eye to eye, I believe that on this subject we will be in perfect agreement. I would like to build a monument at the site where Haven stood, as a memorial to all those who gave their lives defending the faith. Shall we work together to honor these fallen heroes, Madam Ambassador? Marquis Durelion. I can do some fundraising for the project, and we should send a representative for the ribbon cutting.
At your service.
Please assure the Inquisition of my deepest regards. Work on the memorial proceeded without incident, and it was unveiled to a crowd of almost 1,000. May it stand forever as a testament to the tenacity of the faith in times of great trial. All right, we're not going to do all of these because there's like literally so much, but let's do find Crestwood's mayor. The mayor of Crestwood left a letter confessing that he was the one who flooded the village 10 years ago. Then he disappeared. The Inquisition must track him down if it's to serve justice. Leliana. We'll do Leliana.
Let's see what we have.
I hear the mayor of Crestwood's been found. When he comes in, stick him in the holding cells. Let him stew there until the Inquisitor brings him out for judgment. Shadows over Denerim. My Lady Inquisitor, first, I feel I must apologize. When I arrived at Redcliffe Castle, things had progressed to the point where I simply wanted the rebel mages and everyone associated with them out of our lands. Now that time has passed and the breach has been sealed, I've come to learn more of what you represent, as well as the true threat you face. Of course, I speak of the Tevinter cult, which I have reason to believe has infiltrated the royal palace in Denerim. Seeing as the Inquisition knows far more about them, I would ask for your assistance in hunting down these spies before they do here what they did in Redcliffe. All of Ferelden would be grateful. Queen Anora. Let's do Cullen. What did you miss? Oh, you're playing Monster Hunter right now? Nice. That's cool. My Lady Inquisitor. That went far better than I'd expected, to be perfect. What the heck is going on with my mouse? Was my mouse acting funny? Oh, there's something on it. There we go, that's better. Okay, let's pause on the war quest stuff, or the war table stuff, and let's go to the western approach. Commander Cullen, our scouts confirmed the Inquisitor's report. A large force of Grey Wardens has moved into the western approach. We need to establish a foothold out there immediately, Knight Captain Rylan. Let's go. You've been replaying this game for the past month too? Nice. How's it going? Are you so excited for Veilguard? All right, let's take Solus, of course. Oh, I forgot to give Varric armor. Okay. Let's just take these. Actually, let's take Iron Bull. No, I'm gonna take Blackwall because there's like Grey Warden stuff out there. I really need to remember to go and craft some armor for people because I have a couple of people that I haven't really crafted new armor for, and they're still like in the old stuff that they started with, and it's like very obvious because those characters are like doing no damage and they're really squishy. But I think the ones that I've chosen to come with me right now are ones that I have upgraded their armor. Maybe not Blackwall though. Ooh, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I can't wait for the new game. Me too. I'm so excited. We're supposed to be getting a release date announcement this month. This month they'll tell us when the release date is. And they put...
Visitor, welcome to the Western Approach. We've sighted Warden activity
Sorry,
to
I'm
the
trying
southwest.
I'm trying to get better
no
about
one's
not
been
talking
close
over
enough
characters.
To figure out what they're doing. Between the sandstorms and the vicious wildlife, we haven't made it far out here. One of my men got too close to a poison hot spring and gave me a slightly delirious report of a high dragon flying overhead. In short, this might just be the worst place in the entire world. Be careful out there.
So they EA had their like financial report thing, and they listed Q3 as their release date, which is as the release date for Veilguard, which starts in October. That's October through the end of December, I think, for the fiscal year of Q3. So yeah, so now people are saying that the release date is probably going to be, yeah, like October, November. And the theory is that it will be before October, or before November 20th, because I think 20th, because November 20th is the cutoff for Game of the Year. So if they release before November 20th, they'll be eligible to be Game of the Year for the following Game Awards. So the rough estimate that we're thinking right now is between like the beginning of October and November 20th. And as much as I would love to have the game as early as possible, I'm banking more on like a November, like a mid-November release, early to mid-November. That's what I think. We'll see. We'll see. Are you worried about me?
Are you worried about me? Someone has to be. And try not to die. I don't want to deliver that report to Skyhold.
Aww.
We intercepted a Venatori messenger and,
how romantic.
Persuaded him to give up the orders he was carrying. We have them here. This entire place. It just feels like something's not right. Be careful.
Okay. Let's go. Oh, read the Read the Venatori report. Intercepted Venatori message. Octavian, with our allies, the Templars, redeploying and abandoning their mine in the canyons, we will now focus our efforts on the excavations and the summoning attempts. Go have a word with our White Claw associates. I'll be sending further resources your way from Service. Service. Looks like we have a little bit of leveling to do for Dorian. Necromancer, let's go.
This might interest you, sir.
No thanks.
I don't have time. Yes, sir.
Okay. I romanced Colin my first playthrough, romancing Blackwall this time. I like his Blackwall romance. It's nice and angsty. I love a good angsty romance, and I think that one has a good combination of angst the ending if you want it to be. Why am I not wearing my armor? I just realized that. I'm wearing my Skyhold outfit. It's very strange. Oh my god. I'm trying to get them both over here so I can use my Mark of the Rift. There we go. Are you dead or not? Okay. There we go. 96 hot pot coins. Yeah. When are you gonna spin? When you get to 100? I need to play some hot pot later. All right, what the heck is going on here? Why am I not wearing armor? I also just realized I'm not wearing any accessories. Oh well. We'll spend some time taking care of inventory and armor and stuff. Maybe next stream. Maybe we'll start next stream with that.
None of this should be here.
Ooh. None of this should be here. It is kind of creepy. Like, why are these just piled up in here? It's actually so creepy. I don't know why y'all... I don't know if y'all agree. Low-key, I find the Western approach, like, the creepiest area. I know that it doesn't like look creepy, but there's just so much creepy stuff in here. Faye Jewel, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support. Bless. That's so kind. Thank you.
What happened here?
See, like, how creepy is this? Research supplies. Property of Frederick of Serrault, University of Orlais. Nazer's Pass Research
Stolen
Camp.
supplies. Who in the world would send anything out here?
It's hot there. Lavellin had to strip. No, literally, though. That was very strange. Like, for some reason, her armor just went off. Maybe 150, not too sure. I like it. Yeah, I did the 200 the other day on stream. I think in the future, like just for personal stuff, I'll probably do like 100.
Who did this?
Who did this indeed? This is so creepy. It's like mining equipment. But they're mining for like the red lyrium. Scrawled note. Louis, S says get the Templars whatever they want. No questions asked. So stop asking. They want refugees and travelers. We get them. Marius. Ugh. Y'all nasty. Okay. Oh, hello? Were you just chilling in there the whole time? Unlurkening. Welcome back, Gooblin. How was your meeting? Ghoul's beard hanging off the red lyrium. Yeah, I really want that for sure. Okie doke. Let's head out of here. Solace forever, yes. A person with taste. Let's go. I'm still not, like almost always play as a mage, and I'm still not fully used to having to switch to Solus anytime I see one of those energized things. Or can I do it because I'm the Inquisitor? I don't know. Ew, spider warnings, y'all. If you don't like spiders, you might want to look away for a bit. I think I got one more, maybe. Okay, I think that's the last of the spiders. There might be more. I'll let y'all know. Note from a Templar. Benedict. Pull up stakes. All plans for the mine in the western approach are off. The Inquisition's on the move and headed your way. Dump all the bodies and relocate to Ampre du Lion. So they had,
Maker. They did something this horrible and wrote about it.
Yeah,
These
right?
people are wrong in every possible way.
Absolutely. So they started having a red lyrium mine here, but once they got wind that the Inquisition is on the way, they picked up and left. That's pretty rotten. Good, productive. Figured out what I'm presenting for teacher development next week. 6th grade ELA curriculum and whatnot. Ooh! Are you excited? Is it cool to be able to be presenting teacher development? How did I end up here? This is not where I want to be. No. Absolutely not. We're coming back this way. I'm not doing all that at the moment. We gotta go find our Warden people. One down. Girl, you're always too late. You're always doing that when they're already dead. Like I'm not the one doing it. Okay.
A chantry symbol out here. Odd.
Odd. Odd. Hello?
Watch out! Dragon!
That's so cool. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. So cool. I don't like where I came out. I don't usually go this way. I don't like this. I don't like it. I don't want to be in this cavern. Ooh, a logging stand. Nice. Ugh. Okay. Sure, especially since a lot of these teachers who've been here likely know the curriculum much better than I do. But, you know, you have your expertise of like, you know, educational theory and stuff like that, you know? Teaching methods. I feel like teaching methods are kind of transferable no matter what the curriculum is. And you can learn from each other, you know? Is that a person? What are you doing down here, man? Our research supplies. What is this? I don't think I've ever seen this before. I don't think I have ever noticed this. Whoa. Ew, spider warning, y'all. Okay, it's gone. I literally don't think I've ever been here. I love how every time I play this game, I've played this game so many times, and yet every time I play this game, I find something new. Obviously, you can tell I've never completed all of the, the landmarks. Faded journal. We know they were here. They put those awful statues of Andraste looking snobbish everywhere they go. Not much of a secret location. We know they found a way to reverse tranquility. But so far, nothing we've uncovered has told us how they did it. I hate that statue. She just keeps sneering at me. I always forget about that. I always forget about that plot line of them being able to reverse tranquility, which is actually so wild. I feel like that has such huge potential lore ramifications that it rarely gets talked about. Like, that's actually huge. All right, let's get out of here. Let's climb up. Ba-da-da-da-da. Whoop. Do-do-do-do-do. I think we'll do Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts next time I stream. I've been thinking about the order I want to do it. I think we're going to do this. I'll probably stop after we complete this little segment here. And then next time we stream, I'll probably do Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts. Actually, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe next stream, I'll probably do some side quests. I think we need to do some more Western approach side quests, and then we'll do that next stream, and then maybe the stream after we'll do Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts. Because I definitely feel like I want to do some of the other stuff that there is to do in the Western approach. Gotcha! Let's go! Boom. Okay. Let us continue on. Ugh, man. This place is just crawling with little, like, monsters and animals and all kinds of stuff. Do-do-do-do. Going? All right, here we are.
Glad you could make it. We've seen lights coming from the tower.
Blood magic, I'd wager. You can smell it, or see the corpses. You take point. I'll guard your backs.
Oh, that's so sad.
Wait! No.
Warden Commander Clarel's orders were clear.
This is wrong.
Remember your oath. In war, victory. In
I
peace,
do, Carly.
vigilance. In death.
I do.
I'm sorry.
I'm a full-time content creator.
Sacrifice.
Ugh.
Now bind it just as I showed you.
It just makes me so sad how the wardens are being manipulated. I have such a soft spot for Grey Wardens. Like, I don't think they're perfect. I don't think it's definitely not a perfect organization, but I just, the way that they're being manipulated right now makes me so sad.
What an unexpected pleasure. Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, at your service.
I'm guessing you're not a warden.
But you are. The one Clarel let slip. And you found the Inquisitor and came to stop me. Shall we see how that goes?
Yeah, let's see how that goes. Wardens, he's deceiving you.
Wardens, this man is lying to you. He serves an ancient Tevinter Magister who wants to unleash a blight.
That's a very serious accusation. Let's see what the Wardens think. Wardens, hands up. Hands down.
You should turn a conservatory and a bathhouse into a bathhouse,
They
Allie.
did this to themselves. You see, the calling had the Wardens terrified. They looked everywhere for help.
Including Tevinter.
Yes, and since it was my master who put the calling into their little heads, we in the Venatori were prepared. I went to Clarel full of sympathy, and together we came up with a plan.
Ooh.
Raise a demon army, march into the deep roads, and kill the old gods before they wake.
Not him doing the villain monologue of telling me his entire plan. You tricked them.
So you manipulated the Wardens to build an army of demons for Corypheus.
Just so. Sadly for the Wardens, the binding ritual I taught their mages has a
Yay.
side effect. They're now my master's slaves. This was a test. Once the rest of the Wardens complete the ritual, the army will conquer Thedas.
Thedas. Corypheus made them do this.
So Corypheus influenced the Wardens and made them do this ritual.
Made them? No. Everything you see here, the blood sacrifices to bind the demons, the Wardens did it of their own free will. Fear is a very good motivator, and they were very afraid.
Ew.
That's a lie. The Grey Wardens are heroes. They would never do this willingly.
The Grey Wardens care about nothing save stopping blights. They will do anything to accomplish that. You should have seen Clarel agonize over the decision. Burdens of command, I suppose.
Why kill the old gods?
Why would the Wardens try to kill the old gods?
Soulless
A blight
approves.
happens when dark spawn find an old god and corrupt it into an archdemon. If someone fought through the deep roads and killed the old gods before they could be corrupted, woof, no more blights, ever. The Wardens sacrificed their lives and saved the world.
That's madness. For all we know, killing the old gods could make things even worse.
Well,
For
then,
all we
it's a
know.
good thing I'm taking this demon
For
army
all
off
we
their
know.
hands.
Why risk using demons?
Why would Clarel risk using demons?
Demons
I
need
loved
no
DAI. I was a Cullen girly at first and did my second playthrough with Soulless. Yes.
Never question orders.
I love
They are
Cullen
the
too.
perfect army to
Cullen is
fight
such
through
a
the
so
deep roads.
so lovely. Such a good
Or
romance.
across Olay. Now they are bound to my master.
If you're only gonna care about one thing, stopping blight seemed like a pretty important one. I know.
Do you really want to see the world fall to the blight? What do you get out of this?
The Elder One commands the blight. He is not commanded by it, like the mindless darkspawn.
Yuck.
The blight is not unstoppable or uncontrollable. It is simply a tool.
No, Livius, you're the tool.
For me, while the Elder
No,
One rules
you're the
from the
tool.
Golden City, we, the Venatori, will be his god king.
I don't know why that delivery is just so funny to me. You're dead.
That's all I needed to know.
Oh, please.
Girl, bye. girl.
The Elder One showed me how to deal with you in the event of
Magic hand to magic hand battles.
that mark you bear, the anchor that lets you pass safely through the veil. You stole that from my master. He's been forced to seek other ways to access the Fade. When I bring him your head, his gratitude will be...
Oh! Nope. When I bring him your hand, his gratitude... Ah!
Kill them!
Oh my god. Look at this guy running off. And now I have to kill these poor wardens.
So, that went well.
That
You
went
were right.
well.
Thanks to the ritual, the Warden
Purple
mages
Hawke.
enslaved the Corypheus.
And the Warden warriors?
What?
Oh, of course. It's not real blood magic until someone gets sacrificed.
See, what? They were misled.
Eremon's lied to the Wardens. They were trying to prevent future blights.
With blood magic and human sacrifice.
Hawke, they made a mistake, but they thought it was necessary.
All blood mages do. Everyone has a story they tell themselves to justify bad decisions. But it never
See,
matters.
imagine if your
In the end,
if your
you're
Hawke was a
always
blood
alone with
mage.
your actions.
I may know.
And then he starts talking like this.
Eremond fled that way.
I definitely
an
understand why
abandoned
people
Warden
do
fortress
not
in that
like their
direction.
the characterization of Hawke. I never played Hawke as a blood mage, but like the fact that you can, and then he is like, oh yeah, all blood magic is bad, blah blah blah. I'm like, huh? What happened? Like, what's the catalyst for this radical change in thought? Okay, find them. I don't know. Good thinking.
Good thinking.
The Warden and I
Her
will
sword.
scout out Adamant and confirm that the other Wardens are there. We'll meet you back at Skyhold.
Yay! Okay. I think we're gonna stop there for today. That's a good stopping point. Next time we play Dragon Age Inquisition, which will be next Friday, we are going to continue questing in the Western Approach. We may do a little bit to progress the Here Lies the Abyss quest that we're on right now, but I think we'll probably do, before we completely finish out Here Lies the Abyss, we might do Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts kind of in between. So I don't know, but we probably won't get to that next time. So next time we'll just do a little bit of like side quests and stuff like that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gooblin. Thank you, Decibes. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And I very much appreciate y'all all spending your Friday afternoons, evenings, nights, whatever the case may be, with me. And I will be streaming again next Wednesday and then Friday again as well. Thank you, everybody. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I hope you have an amazing weekend. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone. See you later. Bye.